All right, y'all. I got some energy drink. I left it in the car. It's hot. One thing I've noticed over the last couple years is having hot pre-workout. I mean, not pre-workout, but energy drink. Same thing, kind of, but pre-workout has other ingredients. I might get an insert. I just took my shoes off. But when it's hot in the car, most people wouldn't drink it. They make it cold again before they drink it. I'm telling you. I ain't telling you what to drink. Some pre-workouts and energy drinks have over 300 milligrams of caffeine or close to it. Not everybody can handle that. For those who can handle it, if it don't apply, let it fly. So I'm not telling you what to do. But when I done this the first time a couple years ago, got off work, had half of a energy drink left in my cup holder, and I was like, oh, that's hot, but oh damn, that's good. Hey, it's good, bruh. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I kind of get why people want to drink a hot drink. But when it's fruity, I'm telling you, that fruit flavor. All right. So I gotta make sure it's low calorie. All right. Yeah. Aspartame and stevia, whatever. You can say whatever. I don't care. Keep my calories low. Keep that body fat off me. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't the title of this video. That ain't the topic of this video. That's just a little side piece intro. What I'm going to say in this video is this. All right. We all heard the things. You got to separate the two, right? You got wants and you got needs. You have goals, all right? Your needs are going to lead you to your goals. Your wants, some of them might slightly help lead to the goal, but they're most likely not. You got now and later. And I'm not talking about the candy, all right? You savor the flavor for later, or you have some now or you have some later. That's what you need to do with your wants. Your needs, you need to work on them now. And yes, you got right now feeling and later on feeling. Your needs, most of them you don't want to do. You don't want to do most of your needs. Your wants, you pretty much want to do all them, but you don't need to do most of your wants, right? And like I said, your goals. You either sacrifice that feeling for your goals, or you sacrifice your goals for that feeling, all right? Your goals become the sacrifice. The only thing you care about is entertainment, all right? And that's what I'm talking about in this video, right? I've been on YouTube for like 7 years. 7 years. And this ain't just people who watch YouTube and the way I've been looking at how my algorithm goes. I'm not worried. I'm not talking about specifically that. I'm talking about people that I see in real life. All right. Anytime you try to watch something educational, here we go with that again. Oh, everybody got something. Anytime you do something productive in your life, I'm about to go to work on my day off. Do a half a night. Do about 7 hours. Yeah, that's a half a night. That's a little over a half a night in my job, all right? 7 hours, that's almost a whole shift. Yeah, you work an 8-hour job. If you work a 10-hour job, that's still almost a whole shift. I work a 12 and a half hour shift, all right, on my regular shift. And what I'm trying to say is this. People will ask me, why are you doing that? But the people that ask me why am I doing that, they're struggling to keep their lights on. My question to them is, my counter question is, why are you not doing it? If you got the opportunity to. Not everybody got the same opportunity, right? And also you got to make sure, to me, if you are employed, you got to make sure that your employer knows that you are worth getting this overtime, because they could deny you, all right? So if I bring this person in, is that's going to make more production? Is it going to be safe production, all right? Is it going to be quality production when I bring this person in? Or is it going to be a detriment to the shift that they're coming in on? So they got to weigh those options, all right? You got to always think about the other. I took my shoes off. You got to always think of the shoes that's on the other foot. Always. Whether you do a business transaction, you paying your rent, your lights, whatever. Speaking on bills, nobody wants to pay their bills. A lot of people don't pay their bills. They let their bills pile up. They got a little bit of extra cash in their pocket that's piling up. But that ain't their money. That's the light bill money. That's the water bill money. That's the rent money. Because they rather spend that money on things that they want. or they rather like me back in 15 years ago. Anytime I say anything that's 15, 10 years ago, that's not me anymore. Yes, literally, I am that same guy, the same DNA, same, genetics, mother, father, whatever. I'm just saying, that's not me no more. And doing that is not me no more before I say it. I never used to pay my bills. Had the money for it, but that was dumb as hell. I know. I'm not still that guy, so I'm not still dumb. I was dumb. All right? I was stupid. But I always had a big pocket of money in my pocket. And it wasn't even to buy Jordans or nothing. I had nice stuff. I had some nice stuff, but I even was cheap on buying nice stuff. I buy it nice enough to where I look a certain way, everything name brand, and then I get a sale or whatever. I buy nice stuff, but it was all about having that extra money to floss, which was even more dumb. Somebody could have robbed me. You know what I'm saying? This was me. This was me. Because I was putting that want before those needs. Hey, back in the days, nowadays everything's card or PayPal or something like that. Cash was a floss, big time. Now it still is, but it's not like it used to be. So having big money, man. Sometimes I had 2 pockets. Bam! What you talk about? Somebody broke. Bills ain't even paid. Rent ain't even paid. Everything piling up. Now guess what? None of us are rich. I guarantee you nobody watching this video is rich. If you're rich and you watching this video, hey, salute and give me some pointers and tell me if I'm right or wrong. Anybody else, just listen. So if that don't apply, let it fly so you can hear what I gotta say. Listen. We have all. If we're not broke, if you're not rich, you're poor. And even rich people have money problems. Wesley Snipes went to prison years ago because he didn't pay his taxes. Even rich people have money problems, all right? Jay-Z doing a concert in Philly for hours, rapping his butt off as a billionaire. And a billionaire shouldn't be doing, we ain't gonna get into that because Oski cook this toast or whatever. We ain't gonna get into that. All right, so what I'm trying to say is this. If you're not paying your bills, think about all the money in the last 10, 15 years. If you even do half the math correct and be honest, all the money that you have spent on late fees, myself included, all the money you spent, reconnection fees for your lights, reconnection fees for your water, late fees for both of those, late fees for your rent, a deposit and all that for the moving in. You got to think about all the money. Well, that's required. So that's not a not pay your bills late thing. But at the same time, it can tie into that. Let's say you got evicted. Now you got to get another place. So now you got to pay another deposit. Now you got to pay another first month's rent after you just paid. Come on now. So if you add up all the money that you made mistakes and had to pay extra, that's what I mean by needs before wants. Your bills should come before everything you and your family, in my opinion. I ain't telling you what to do with yours. And if you and your family want to go on a trip, but that's going to cut into you paying your bills. If you pay your bills consistently, all that money that I said that you added up, you fix that. So all that money that you saved can be that trip. Those needs can feed that want. That want ain't gonna feed them needs. That want ain't gonna feed. You can probably finagle and think of a way and comment below and how I'm a little bit wrong on that. But I guarantee you I'm more right than wrong. There's always a thin line between this and that. Always. Guns and butter, baby. Needs and wants. Priorities and whatever the opposite of that is. You know what I'm saying? There's always hot and cold. There's always, because there's something in the middle. Cool and warm. Hot, cold, cool, warm. Love, hate, like, dislike. I don't like them. Like and love. No. Something like that. So, like you like this video, right? Or you can dislike the video, right? You can like what I'm saying, right? You can love what I'm saying. You can hate what I'm saying. But it's food for thought. Spoon and fork. Y'all got to do the dishes, man. This is food for thought. we will always do better working out. We ain't even talked about, this is a workout channel, this is a fitness channel. We ain't even talking about working out. Let's do it a little bit. What is it called? Dopamine. Only thing most people do is chase dopamine. You got such a certain amount of dopamine in your body every day that's willing, that your body can handle, or whatever, something like that. I forget exactly how that goes, but we are using all of our dopamine on entertainment, right? If we talk about fitness, I got a lot of how-to videos. In my fitness videos, when I'm teaching, I'm not trying to be entertainment at all. I'm telling you something, right? And if it entertains you a little bit, that's an added bonus. That's a byproduct, right? But if you look at my videos and go to top view, most of my top view videos are pure entertainment type stuff. Yeah, you should mix your entertainment with your teaching. I get that, and I agree. But at the same time, I don't want to do that. If those videos get less views, when I'm dropping golden gems, those videos are for the few people that watch it. That is how I look at it. All right, those videos are for the few people that are willing to put trying to be entertained aside. That's what those videos are designed for. My how-to videos, things like that, Reptile Fitness how-to, those are designed for people who are serious about what I'm serious about. I don't want to mix that with too much entertainment. Some people do, and ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. It's just not something I want to do. If I get less views for it, I get less views for it. I'll be all right. People will catch on eventually. All right? Like I said, now and later. They'll catch on eventually. I'm not going to sacrifice what I'm trying to do for the people that want that right now. You know what I'm saying? So I got to keep it to the real people that I'm trying to keep it real to. You know what I'm saying? So if I go up, I can't play both sides of that fence, all right? So, and I don't want to either. So when you go to the gym, most people in there just socialize. Ain't nobody working. People want to do what they want to do and expect results. That's just like if you watch videos where people get evicted from their houses. Why are they always snapping and wilding out and calling people they're doing me wrong or whatever word they might want to use? I don't want to really go into detail. But you know how them videos be if you watched any of them. When people get eviction, there's all kind of eviction channels out there showing people get literally the police and the landlord and whatever property owners and property what do you call the people that be the people that be working in the middleman or the owner of the property and the people, right? The people doing all the business, those companies, right? So when them people get evicted, they're snapping on everybody, but they're not blaming themselves for nothing. You done not paid your rent for 5 months. Of course they're gonna kick you out. They did you a favor, letting you stay there without rent for 5 months. You ain't been handling your business. But when they go and take all these people's stuff out the house, you see Jordans, Yeezys, TVs, PlayStation 5s. You see all kinds of stuff coming out of that house. What I'm gonna do with my stuff? That's the only thing they're worried about. My stuff, oh my gosh. Because that's all they've been worrying about the whole time. I should have said all this in the beginning of the video. I'm cooking. They've been worried about their video games